Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
That breaking news coming tonight from the House committee investigating the U.S. Capitol insurrection, alleging former President Trump was part of a criminal conspiracy to overturn the 2020 presidential election.
New court filing from the committee claims the former president and John Eastman, a conservative attorney, conspired to commit fraud and obstruction by misleading Americans about the outcome of the election and attempting to overturn the result. This filing comes as the committee is trying to convince a judge to give them access to emails from Eastman. Eastman is claiming attorney-client privilege. Important to note here, the House does not have the authority to bring criminal charges, and Eastman and former President Trump have not been accused of any crime by federal or state prosecutors. We are also following breaking news on Detroit's west side tonight with DPD's commercial auto theft unit busting an illegal car crushing operation.
Police say it's where thieves dropped off hundreds of stolen cars. Tim Pamplin is on the scene with the night cam. Tim.
This is all playing out at a used car lot over on the west side Schaefer Joy area. Detroit police now trying to get into this building. They suspect there's a marijuana grow operation inside. This all started with this piece of equipment. That's a car crusher. Police say this is not supposed to be here and not doing what it was caught doing today, crushing cars. Not one or two stolen vehicles, hundreds.
They're using a portable crusher and crushing the vehicles to, I don't know, either resell for scrap or maybe just to hide the fact that the vehicles were stolen and now they're crushed.
Police say because of the money involved here, millions of dollars, it's a criminal enterprise, some serious charges. Now back in that cinder block building.
Holy search warrant!
Police make their way in.
Get on the ground!
And their noses didn't deceive them. They said when they got here they smelt strong smell of marijuana. And there you go, hundreds of marijuana plants. Police are going to be confiscating all of these as well. So back out here, the heavy towing equipment's arrived. That large car crusher is going to be impounded, put on evidence. Several other vehicles being removed. So that is the scene. Quite a night on the west side. With the night cam, Tim Pamplin, Local 4.
Sure was. All right, Tim. Russia escalating its attacks across Ukraine with explosions tonight lighting up the skies over Kyiv. The Russian military now claiming it has seized control of a key port city in southern Ukraine, the first major city to be taken by Russia since invading 1 week ago.
The humanitarian crisis continuing to grow, with the U.S. now saying 1 million people have fled the country, with that number to grow as the invasion rages on. Lethal Russian force raining down from Ukrainian skies. The assault escalating for a seventh day by air, land, and sea.
Russian strikes are hitting schools, hospitals, residences. They're destroying critical infrastructure, which supplies millions of people across Ukraine with drinking water, with electricity, with gas to keep from freezing to death. Buses, cars, ambulances, being shelled.
All that blood is on his hands. And any more blood that's shed is still going to be on Mr. Putin's hands.
As Russian forces creep toward the Ukrainian capital of Kyiv, they're warning anyone who wants to leave to do so now.
Russian servicemen are not providing any obstacles to the exit of the civilian population.
After Russian President Vladimir Putin put his nuclear forces on alert, the United States is now postponing a planned missile test.
A decision by the Secretary to make it clear how responsible we are going to behave in the nuclear space.
Provocative rhetoric about nuclear weapons is the height of your responsibility. It's dangerous. It adds to the risk of miscalculation. It needs to be avoided.
Here at home, Metro Detroiters continue to show support for the people of Ukraine.
Mara McDonald joins us live tonight with the personal connection to one local family and what they're doing to try to get some aid overseas. Mara.
Hi, Devin. A family from St. Clair Shores, and it is aid, but it is specifically aid geared towards children in Ukraine, especially those who are orphans. Take a look. This was Sasha Rubello then, an 8-year-old Ukrainian orphan meeting her soon-to-be mom and dad, Greta and Dave Rubello, at the orphanage she was at. This is Sasha today.
I say I'm Ukrainian first, but, you know, I absolutely do consider myself as an American. I love this country also.
Sasha came home with the Rubellos 14 years ago, and the family still feels a strong connection to her birthplace.
To see all this happening down through these, it looks like the areas that we were in, it's just heartbreaking to see these proud people who are advancing for their own freedoms and their own, moving into the 21st century, getting yanked back like this and all the destruction that this causes.
Instead of feeling helpless about what they're watching unfold on TV, they spring into action.
I think there's a lot of people in America that are just watching this and they want to help, but they don't know how to help.
The Rubellos, who can't stand the thought of a child like Sasha stuck in this mess, are the force behind a fundraiser this Saturday at Lakeland Manor in St. Clair Shores. The money will go to a nonprofit, then to people the Rubellos know in Ukraine to help move these children out through Poland to a safe haven.
I know, everyone's like, oh, Ukraine, they're so tough, they're standing up, all that stuff. But I promise you, most people don't even know the half of it, how strong those people are.
Sasha said to me this evening that, she looks at this video and realizes that if Dave and Greta hadn't adopted her and if she wasn't in the United States, that she too would probably be a refugee running for the border or perhaps dead. The options are pretty grim at this point. If you would like more information on that fundraiser this weekend in St. Clair Shores, we've got it all for you on clickondetroit.com. Time, ticket prices, who to call, you name it. We're live downtown tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Okay, Mara. Scattered showers now turning into some snowflakes because temperatures getting down near freezing here, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see the moisture here on Storm Tracker 4 is stripping out. We're moving that moisture out pretty quick. Still a few little flakes left in the area, maybe a couple of drips here down in southern Monroe County. But overall, we're going to see this stuff ending over the next hour or two. So let's do Ford zone weather. 34 in the city of Detroit. Livonia, you're at 35. Canton, you're at 34. But West Bloomfield, Troy, Sterling Heights, Mount Clemens, you're at or below freezing. Same thing over at Windsor. Taylor, you're at 37 degrees. South zone, cold air hasn't really gotten you in full force yet. You're cooler, but you're still above freezing here. In our west zone, you can see 33 in Ann Arbor, but now below freezing Whitmore Lake up to Milford, up to Flint. And in our north zone, where the cold air came in first, we're down into the 20s now. So you can see the evidence of that cold air that's come in. So for the kids at the bus stop tomorrow, no problems. Mostly clear to mostly sunny skies. Teens in the morning bus stop, 30 degrees for the afternoon bus stop. And now we have a lot to talk about for the weekend and beyond. We'll do that in a few minutes, guys.
Paul, thank you. Now to a scam alert out of Canton tonight, where a police imposter is targeting residents. The police department putting the word out after a woman loses thousands of dollars. Pamela Osborne in Canton with a warning from police.
The person on the other side of this call was pretending to be a Canton police officer. He was so convincing, he managed to get more than $12,000 from that victim. Now, Canton police warning its residents not to take any phone calls from numbers you don't know.
Press 1 if you would like to extend coverage.
You've probably heard this one.
Again, this call is from Social Security Administration.
Or maybe you've even gotten a voicemail like that one, or this.
This would make you financially responsible.
What we want to do now is tell you about a new scam a Canton resident fell victim to earlier this week.
They stated that they were a Canton police officer.
Officer Patty Esseling says that was the first red flag. The mystery caller then transferred the resident to a fake U.S. Marshal.
They told this individual that they failed to show up for a court appearance. They had a subpoena that as a witness in a case, and they didn't show up. And so now they had a warrant out for their arrest.
If they didn't want to go to jail, they were going to have to pay. That's exactly what the victim did. The resident was instructed to load money onto Vanilla and Green Dot gift cards, then read off the numbers on the back. That wasn't all. They convinced the victim to send even more money through Zelle and Cash App. When it was all said and done, the victim was out more than $12,000.
The caller is very persistent when they're talking to you, and a lot of times they don't give you a chance to hang up the phone or try to verify any of the information that they're telling them.
Police say your first line of defense is screening your calls.
If you don't recognize the phone number, don't answer it.
And so if you do get one of these suspicious phone calls, police say it never hurts to throw that number into a search engine to see if it checks out or not, because once you give away that money, it's very likely that you won't see it back again. One more thing to be on the lookout for with spring break coming up. They're expecting to see more of those scam phone calls where people call and say, hey, your loved one's in trouble. We need you to help get the money. They say the first thing you should do, hang up the phone, check with your loved one, make sure they're all right, and then call to report that to police. Reporting live in Canton tonight, I'm Pamela Osborne, Local 4.
All right, Pamela, let's look at COVID cases now. Both cases and hospitalization rates across the state have been on the decline now for 7 weeks. State reporting 2,105 new cases over the past 2 days. That's a little bit of a jump on the daily. It averages out to about 1,050 cases per day.
And the decline in the 7-day moving average continues. 3 weeks ago, we were averaging 2,100 cases per day. Today, that number is just above 1,000. Next week will mark 2 years since the first COVID case was confirmed in the state of Michigan.
Farmington Hills man is formally charged in a deadly shooting at a Roseville bar. 25-year-old Michael Altman Tucker is accused of shooting and killing a 36-year-old man who was working as a bouncer that night. Happened Saturday night at Dooley's Bar on Gratiot. Police say Altman Tucker fired shots while he was being removed from the bar. Second person was hit too, but that person's expected is going to be okay. Bond set at $1 million. He's due back in court March 16th.